そしてまた挑んだ。負けて。
負けて勝って負けて勝って勝って勝って勝って勝って勝って
What's up, anime fans? In my last video about the new gen Big 3, I mentioned Fire Force as a contender that didn't quite make it. I promised a full video explaining why. Here we are. Fire Force is the anime I had the weirdest relationship with. I started and stopped multiple times. The show kept losing me, then something clicked. I kept watching, I binged the rest, and now here we are talking about whether it deserved the Big 3 status. Fire Force started in 2019, 3 seasons total. Part 2 season 3 is airing right now. David Productions handled animation. The same creator as Soul Eater. The pedigree was there, the potential was obvious, but something held it back from reaching Big 3 status. Today we're breaking down what Fire Force does right, what it does wrong, why the fan service discourse is overblown, and my journey from constantly dropping it to finally getting hooked. Fire Force takes place in a world where people spontaneously combust. They turn into fire monsters called Infernals. The special Fire Force units fight these Infernals. They save people and investigate why combustion happens. Shinra is our protagonist. His feet produce flames. He joins the special Fire Force Company 8. He wants to be a hero. He also wants to find out what happened to his family 12 years ago. His mother and brother died in the fire. Or did they? The setup is solid, the fire powers are cool, the mystery hooks you, and Company 8 has interesting dynamics. Each member has unique abilities and personalities. The world building expands as the show progresses. Conspiracies emerge, religious organizations get involved, the evangelist, Adela. The plot gets deeper than the initial firefighter premise suggests. Fire Force has ambition. The show tries to be action and mystery thriller. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Let me be honest about my early experience. 2 things kept making me drop Fire Force. First, the outfits. The firefighter gear looks ridiculous. Oversized jackets, weird proportions, the character designs fell off. I couldn't take the show seriously when everyone looked like a human balloon. Second, the characters just didn't grab me initially. Shinra seemed generic, Arthur was annoying, Tamaki was just a fan service gag, Maki was there, nothing hooked me emotionally. I didn't care about what happened to them. So I'd watch a few episodes, get bored, drop it, someone would recommend it again, I'd try again, same result. And this happened a few times. But then, I pushed past episode 10, then episode 15, something changed. The characters started developing, their backstories emerged, their motivations became clear, their dynamics deepened. Suddenly, I cared about Shinra's search for his brother. Arthur's delusions became endearing instead of annoying. The team's interactions felt genuine, and the outfits, they stopped mattering. Once I was invested in the characters, the weird firefighter gear became part of the charm. Design quirks became character identity. The lesson here is persistence. Fire Force doesn't hook everyone immediately. The show takes time to build. If you bounce off early episodes, try pushing further. The show improves significantly. David Production animated Fire Force, the same studio behind JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. The pedigree shows. The animation is genuinely good. The fight scenes are fluid. Fire effects look incredible. The character designs are sharp. Action sequences have weight and impact. The visual style is distinctive. Bold colors, dynamic camera angles, creative shot composition. The show looks good consistently across all 3 seasons. Fire powers get animated beautifully. Each character's abilities have unique visual flair. Shinra's jet feet, Maki's fire manipulation, Arthur's plasma sword, Benimaru's hybrid style. Every power feels different visually. The animation alone keeps you watching. Even when the story drags, the visuals carry. David Production understood the assignment. Here's what sets Fire Force apart from every other anime: the sound design. The sound effects specifically. Fire Force has the best sound design in anime, period. Every fire effect sounded incredible. Crackling flames, roaring explosions. The audio team went hard. They recorded actual fire sounds. They layered effects perfectly. The result is immersive. Fight scenes pop because of audio. Punches have impact. Flames roar, explosions boom. The sound design makes action sequences feel weighty and dangerous. Background audio adds atmosphere, the fire station ambience, city sounds. The world feels alive through audio design. Most anime have serviceable sound effects. Fire Force has exceptional sound effects. The difference is noticeable. Watching with good headphones or speakers elevates the experience significantly. This deserves more recognition. Sound design is underappreciated in anime discourse. Fire Force proves how much it matters. People complain about Fire Force's fan service constantly. The criticism is everywhere. It ruins the show. It makes it unwatchable, terrible. Let's address this. The fan service is literally just one character, Tamaki. Her lucky leche gag, where her clothes come off during fights. That's it. One running gag with one character. Is it annoying? Sometimes. Does it ruin the show? No. The discourse makes it sound like every episode is fan service central. The reality is way less extreme. Tamaki's gag appears occasionally, not constantly. Most episodes don't even feature it. The show has serious moments without interruption. The fan service criticism is massively misrepresented. Compare Fire Force fan service to actual fan service heavy shows, High School DxD, Prison School, Food Wars. Fire Force is nothing. The complaints are disproportionate to reality. The gag is dumb, agreed. But call it horrible or unwatchable? Nah, that's overblown. The show has legitimate criticisms, but this isn't the main one. Fire Force is funny. The comedy works better than expected. The show balances serious plot with lighthearted moments well. Shinra's nerve nervous smile is a recurring gag. He smiles when stressed. People think he's a psychopath, but the misunderstanding creates humor. It's simple but effective. Arthur believes he's a knight. He talks about chivalry constantly. His delusions clash with reality hilariously. His plasma sword only works when he believes hard enough. The more stupid he acts, the stronger he gets. Company 8 dynamics provide consistent humor. The team banter is good. Characters play off each other naturally. Maki's embarrassment about being called cute, Hinawa's strict personality, Iris being too pure for the chaos. The interactions feel genuine. The show doesn't force comedy. Moments happen naturally within scenes. The timing is good. Voice acting sells the jokes. Fire Force uses comedy to balance dark themes. Spontaneous combustion is horrifying. Religious conspiracies are heavy. The humor prevents the show from becoming oppressively dark. Fire Force characters work even if they feel familiar. The archetypes are recognizable, but executed well. And more importantly, they develop over time. Captain Obi has Zoro's voice actor. He's also a musclehead, just like Zoro. No special powers. He just trains harder than everyone. Pure physical strength and determination. The parallels are obvious. Obi is great though. The archetype works. Hinawa looks exactly like Midorima from Kuroko no Basuke. Glasses, serious demeanor. The resemblance is uncanny, but a different personality though. Hinawa is a tactical mind. He keeps the team organized. Lisa's backstory has elements similar to Nami from One Piece. Forced to work for bad people. Wants to protect someone. Tragic circumstances. Less depth than Nami due to faster pacing, still effective emotionally. Shinra starts as a standard shonen protagonist. He wants to be a hero, he has trauma, he gets stronger through determination, but as the show progresses, his character gains layers, his determination becomes more nuanced, his relationships deepen. Tamaki beyond the fanservice gag is fine. She's a capable fighter, she has loyalty to the team. The gag unfortunately overshadows her actual character. Arthur is the standout. His knight delusion is hilarious, but he's also legitimately strong. The dynamic between belief and power is interesting. Plus his rivalry with Shinra provides entertainment. The key is these characters grow on you. Early episodes they feel generic, later episodes you're invested. The development takes time but pays off. Fire Force wears its inspirations clearly. You see elements from multiple anime, especially the big three. The firefighter premise with special abilities echoes Soul Eater's Weapon Meister system. It's the same creators so it makes sense. The visual style carries over too. The conspiracy and organization structure feels like Bleach. Different divisions, hidden agendas, religious elements. The framework is similar. Character archetypes pull from various shonen. The teen dynamics, the rival, the mentor, the mysterious antagonist, standard elements executed competently. The show doesn't hide influences, it embraces them. It uses familiar frameworks but adds unique elements, the fire powers, the Adalo mystery, the religious organization twist. There's nothing wrong with drawing from successful shows. Execution matters more than originality. Fire Force executes well enough to justify the familiar feeling. So, could Fire Force have been New Gen Big 3? The short answer is no. Fire Force has quality elements, great animation, exceptional sound design, fun characters, an interesting premise, but it lacks the cultural penetration the Big 3 requires. The show didn't dominate conversations, it didn't trend consistently. The fan engagement was moderate but not massive. The merchandise presence is limited compared to actual Big 3 contenders. Fire Force is good anime, but not era-defining anime. There's a difference. The fan service discourse hurt its reputation. Fair or not, the criticism turned people away. First impressions matter. Many potential viewers skipped based on the complaints alone. The character designs and outfits also created barriers. Not everyone pushes past initial impressions like I eventually did. Many dropped it and never came back. Fire Force sits in that solid shonen that people enjoyed category, not the everyone must watch this tier. Big 3 requires the latter. Fire Force is worth watching despite the rocky start. The animation is great, the sound design is incredible, the comedy works, the characters become likable once you invest time. The fan service criticism is overblown. One character's running gag doesn't ruin the series. The show has legitimate issues, but this isn't the main one. My advice? Push past the first 10 episodes. Give the characters time to develop. Let the world building unfold. The outfits will stop bothering you. The characters will start mattering. Would I recommend Fire Force? Yes, with caveats. If you like action shonen with good production, watch it. If fan service annoys you intensely, maybe skip. If you need immediate hooks, this might not work. Fire Force doesn't reach Big 3 status. It doesn't need to. Being good is enough. Not everything has to be the best. Sometimes being entertaining and well produced is sufficient. I'm glad I kept trying with 5. The show rewards persistence. It gets better as it progresses. The world building expands. The stakes increase. The fights improve. The characters earn your investment. Plus that sound design. Seriously, watch with good audio. The experience elevates significantly. Season 3 Part 2 is airing right now. If you've been on the fence, maybe this is your sign to finally commit. Have you watched Fire Force? Did you drop it like I did? Did the characters eventually hook you? Let me know in the comments. And remember, sometimes the anime you keep dropping becomes the anime you binge. Give shows second chances, third chances, maybe even fourth chances. Push past initial barriers. The payoff might surprise you. Until next time, keep watching anime with incredible sound design and keep pushing through rough starts. Peace.